It looks like the City Girls' recent Twitter beef might run deeper than what we've seen online so far because, allegedly, the real reason why Young Miami is angry with JT is that she believes JT called the feds on Diddy. These last few days, the City Girls have been blowing up the internet with their crazy Twitter beef, and if you needed any confirmation that Young Miami and JT are no longer friends, there you have it. But the beef left a lot of people confused because it wasn't really clear why JT inserted herself or why Young Miami said some of the things she said. However, word on the street is that this all ties back to the Diddy investigation because JT has been going behind Young Miami's back to snitch to the feds because she's jealous of Young Miami and bitter. It's a crazy, messy situation, so let's break it down. As y'all know, Young Miami has been dragged into Diddy's mess through the Lil Rod lawsuit, which accuses her of doing the pink Coca-Cola with Diddy and even helping him transport it. The lawsuit also claimed she was one of the paid escorts on Diddy's payroll. When Diddy's houses got raided, Young Miami was all over the internet trying to act cool and unbothered. At some point, she even tweeted, "This finna be a fun summer." This left people wondering, why is she so excited? Girl, you've just been implicated in a federal investigation and you're out here saying you're having fun? The math wasn't mathing. So of course, people assumed that she must have ratted Diddy out to the feds. Apart from the fact that she was named in Lil Rod's lawsuit, she has also said so many things in the past that make it seem like she really could have been involved in Diddy's alleged racketeering enterprise. For example, in this one tweet, she said, "If I wanted you to eat my pee, Diddy would have had you on your knees, girl. You a eater." Then there was the time when she said she liked golden showers, which, from what we know about Diddy, is the kind of thing he probably enjoys doing.
I can't say it.
You got to.
It say take a shower. If you like golden showers, I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere, you like it?
I just like
Also, if you all remember, she once complained about Diddy cutting her allowance from $500K a month to $200K, and that's supposedly why she ended things with him. It was weird at the time because, by any standard, $200K a month is big money, especially when you're not exactly working for it. But then Jaguar Wright talked about how Miami might have had a good reason to reject the pay cut because Diddy might have had her doing some wild, wild things that no regular girlfriend should do.
And congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. Has anybody asked themselves about that shit?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it as like that's the way the new relationship should work.
What, to get paid?
Yeah, basically.
She was getting $500K a month. She quit because he dropped her down.
Yeah, I think that's where they're at with it now.
No, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? What the fuck is going on that $250,000 ain't enough?
Ladies?
Like, fuck the fact that he... I'm just saying, fuck the fact that he cut from 500 to 200. Who the fuck gives a shit? 200K? Who 250K? Who turning down 250K a month? What the fuck is going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
Could see some things.
That ain't worth 250K. That's gotta be some dark shit. Like, people are not understanding that girl quit 250K. 4 million every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter.
Shit.
Now she was getting $2 million a quarter, but then she got, fuck you got going on. That's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter.
The Lil Rod lawsuit just seemed to confirm that theory. The point is, Karisha should have been more worried about Diddy potentially having tapes that could implicate her or things like that, and the fact that she wasn't seemed Sue's. However, in her recent Twitter beef with JT, Young Miami said something that made it seem like JT might have actually been the one who snitched on Diddy to the feds, and by extension, snitched on Miami. In one of her tweets, Miami said, "AB trying to kick me while I'm down and play into these narratives is dangerous when I have been nothing but a friend to you." Her suggesting JT was trying to kick her while she was down was interesting because just a few weeks ago, she was acting like the whole Diddy thing didn't affect her at all. It also set alarm bells in fans' heads, and people started wondering if JT had actually snitched on Diddy. But it also gave fans the confirmation they needed that Young Miami and JT were no longer friends like they used to be. In fact, their recent Twitter beef caught a lot of people by surprise because it seemed so out of the blue. Sure, rumors had been flying around that the girls were no longer friends, but the tweets leading up to the back back and forth they had on Twitter just didn't make a lot of sense. To give you some context, it started with JT and Cardi B's friend Ken Barbie having a back and forth on Twitter, dragging each other. At some point, Young Miami posted LOL, which was believed to be a response to JT and Ken Barbie's argument. Then Khalil, who is a barb and has also previously styled Nicki, entered the chat and responded to Young Miami's tweet saying, "You so late." Young Miami responded with some question marks, and Khalil fired back with, "The clueless role is getting tired. Very." So Saucy Santana, who is Young Miami's friend, came to her defense by telling Khalil, "Stay in your Tory Lanes B," which is actually a line from Nicki's song FTCU from her Pink Friday 2 album. Khalil then went off on Santana, saying Santana has time to engage in Twitter beef because he's not getting any jobs. Then he said, "Because when them allegations was flying around about Little Ms. Pissy, we ain't see nothing." Khalil was referring to the allegations that Young Miami was doing the Coca-Cola without the cola with Diddy and that she was paid to be on his list of personal escorts. Santana then replied to Khalil that he's booked and busy and that there would be a TV show to address everything. For some reason, JT jumped in at this point in response to Santana, saying, "And I better not be mentioned since I'm not in an episode. Nothing should be addressed without me. Who are you? You done gave yourself a position of power. You're not my power of attorney. Sit your behind down." Many people were confused about this because it seemed like JT was talking about something completely different, or she misunderstood the situation. Santana then responded, "I thought he was talking about Puff and those allegations, just like the rest of the world. What the EF are you talking about?" The situation got messier at this point because Young Miami then tweeted, "A B been sneak dissing me for weeks and I ain't say ish. What a B mad at me for?" She was obviously talking about JT here, saying JT has always been jealous of her even when she was rooting for her. Miami went on to say, "I ain't jealous of a soul. I'm always like, go, B, go. I clap for everybody. I show love to everybody. It ain't a B I haven't showed love to." She also said, "For you to come on here and try to play the victim is crazy. Jatavia, you've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. I haven't said ish back to you. You made 2 whole songs dissing me and I still repped your thing with my chest and showed love. So what's the real problem here?" But Young Miami still wasn't done. She went ahead to say, "You let the internet put in your head that I'm jealous of you, when you know I'm the one that always pushed us. You have resentment towards me and that's okay." It was after that she then talked about JT trying to kick her when she was down, which she feels makes JT a dangerous person. Meanwhile, JT asked Young Miami which of her songs was about her since she claimed JT had been dissing her in 2 songs. Miami replied that the songs were No Bars and Sideways. JT also said Miami is acting dumb, like she doesn't know what's up. Then she said, "I know I come off crazy, but never in my life did no whackish to this girl. She literally enjoys seeing me being dragged. When people show me love, she goes crazy and call it a hate train. But like I said, we can sit and talk about it. It'll be too much for me to tweet. I will like a sit down, Karisha please, and this time leave Santana home." So this tells you there was a lot more shady things going on behind the scenes, and it goes deeper than just who's hating who and who's jealous of who. Does it go as deep as involving Diddy and the accusations against Young Miami? Fans certainly seem to think so there might be some truth to it. JT also responded to Miami, saying she's playing the victim in a tweet that said, "Girl, the internet told you that. Which songs was about you? The one saying, 'It's City Girl-ish even when it ain't City Girl-ish,' that was released under the City Girls? Or the one that say, 'Riding solo but I'm still in a group? Get your phone back from whoever this is, baby, don't play with me?'" The fight kept going on, and it was just a whole messy situation. I mean, clearly both of them have some pent-up anger from things that happened behind the scenes, and it's just reached a boiling point now. As for Young Miami's connection to Diddy, Jean Deal believes she will have to testify against Diddy in court if the feds want her to. Here's what he had to say about it.
Young Miami, you think it's possible that she might work with the feds to go against Diddy?
My man, listen to me. Let me tell you something. They're going to bring all 3 of those women in. Yes, they're going to have an investigator talk to Young Miami, Cassie, and Gina. They all had a relationship with Puff at the same time. And maybe some other women too that we don't know about. But you got to realize they were talking at each other and going at each other back and forth, especially Gina and Young Miami. You understand?
Fans have also left their comments on this Young Miami, JT beef, and it seems like almost everyone is on JT's side because they believe Young Miami has never been a real friend to her. One person said, "Young Miami been giving snake. She was not needed anyway. JT keep shining. The other one live in the dark." Another person said, "Miami is trying to distract us from those escort disgusting allegations, and she's fake. They're all hating on JT due to her closeness with Nicki and her raw talent." On the other hand, some people are team Young Miami all the way because they believe JT knew what she was doing the whole time. One fan said, "I'm Team Young Miami because JT knew what she was doing. Stop lying, B. Everybody knew you was dissing Miami." This other fan said, "I'm definitely Team Young Miami on this. JT just gives, I don't want to talk, I just want to cry and complain. Victim." But what do you all think about this whole Young Miami and JT beef? Do you think Young Miami is jealous of JT, or did JT go behind her back to sing to the feds? Comment down below and then check out this next video.